What is good, y'all? It's Ronald, also known as Youcapper from sportsmemo.com. Welcome to another episode of Let's Cap. Got my guy ChrisBeCappinn. I can always rely on you, Chris, to come through on shows when I don't have a guest. And man, I really appreciate that. I love having guests on because it gives me a different angle when we live cap these games. Did a quick tweet earlier to ask what games to cap. Two games that popped up: Astros, the Angels, and then the White Sox and Twins. So we can dive right into those. Did you have any plays at all yet, or are you like me and just starting to cap right now?
So first of all, appreciate you, Ronald, for having me on again, man. Always humbled to just to be able to cap these games live, man. I think we make a lot of money. And like you, Ronald, I like to be able to collaborate as well. So it's always good when we can live cap the games. So I'm always gonna come on the show, support you, my guy. Far as early plays, Ronald, the only thing I played was the Nerfy in the Detroit game. Well, not the Detroit game. The Mariners game earlier. They actually bit me yesterday because I took them on the first five back in Lopez yesterday,
Yeah.
and they didn't even score. So the Marlins have been slouching. So I figured taking the Nerfy today was a good spot, backing both of the pitchers that were on the mound. And that came through. I had a lean towards the first five under.
Yeah.
That would have cashed as well because I'm looking right now. It's bottom of the six and it's only 1-0. But I didn't play that, so yeah. Not a lot else, Ronald. I know we kind of talked a little bit about the Padres and the Rockies game that starts in an hour, a little over an hour,
Yeah.
and how we both like the Rockies. But that's more of a lean for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah, there was a WNBA game this morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning in the West Side, and I had it was too late to post it because it was so early, but I had the over there, so that one hit. Luckily, I stayed off of the Liberty. They got smashed by like 30 points. But yeah, if you guys seen the chat, I was like 10 minutes to tip off. Me and A King was talking about the over there. He hit both the aces and the over. So if you guys want to get some info just from the community, the chalkboard community, there's a link in the description to join our chalkboard with me, Chris, and Finesse as well. But yeah, with that said, man, let's get straight into that first game that was that we wanted to look at here, the Astros and the Angels. So let me bring up my screen here. There you go. So Astros and the Angels here. This is at 5 o'clock Pacific. We got lefty versus lefty, Valdez, Detmer. The Astros are favored here. Totals at 8. Let's go to Spodevs here and get the quick analysis first. Did you have any initial looks on this one?
Yeah, the under, Ronald.
Yeah,
I like the under. I don't know if I want to do first five or a
yeah,
full game, but we could talk through that. But just some of the trends I had pulled. We talked about it. I know you gave it out last week. Just the A's. I'm sorry, the Astros on the road
yeah.
against lefties, not well. I mean, you can see the ERAs there. You see the whips for these guys.
Yep.
But yeah, break it down. Let's get into it, Ronald. I like the under though.
Yeah, let's look at Valdez and Detmer's lefty versus lefty. So quick analysis on the starters here. Current form, we have Detmer's 0-3 last three, 2-5 at home. Evening game struggling as well. On the Valdez side, 2-1, 1.64 ERA last three. At home, 5-5. But look at his ERA there. So that's kind of, I think that's what you were saying as far as the first five, right? I mean, you can see when he starts, he's not giving up too many runs. Nighttime 6-3, 2.61 ERA, getting pretty deep into these games.
Almost
Close to
7 innings. Yeah.
yeah. And then from a batting perspective here, Astros on the road hit lefties and righties pretty much the same. The only difference is the power difference here. They hit from power on the road against righties more than they do against lefties. They don't strike out against lefties much. Here, Angels on this side, average not too far off, but the difference here again is the power and the run support against righties versus lefties at home. So they struggle to put up runs against lefties here. and the road home splits trending towards the under. So I think the way that you're looking with especially with the Astros, 29, 16, and 3 to the under there. Bullpen here, if we're looking at an under, probably not full game, because if you see the bullpen 5.31, they can give up runs quickly. And the bullpen here, close to 4 ERA. All right, let's go to give me the dog. So initial thoughts is towards the under for sure.
You check the last 5, Ronald?
Last 5?
Yeah, so we got
4.6
4.6 and 4.2. The Angels getting 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Astros getting 5 off lefties.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta see who they were facing though. All right. Let's go to give me the dog and bring up the SDQL. Start with the Astros first.
Yeah, let's do the Astros.
And let's see who they faced recently, because we're looking at the last few games here. So they put up some runs against Cole Irvin and Syndergaard. Only one run
last night against Ohtani.
So a lot of the runs really came from lower tier teams, and then also Blackburn. He got lit up recently on one of the road games, but this was a home game where he typically gives up runs as well. So I think those were spots where they should have been putting up runs. All right, let's go against starting lefties here.
Yeah, real quick, Ronald. Caesar in the chat said Valdez is 5-0 as an away favorite heading home. 5-0 run line too. Okay, I don't even think I saw that, Caesar. I appreciate you sharing that. What up, Sam? I see Sam in the chat. LJ, what's up, LJ?
Yeah, so I'm trying to sharing in the chat here. LJ, Caesar, man, good look on that Diamondbacks first 5 yesterday. I think you if you played it, you probably cashed it, but you brought that up, and that was really cool to bring up just mid capping. So against lefties here, and we want to focus specifically on the road, right? I mean, just initially, you just look against
13,
18 and 1 to the under,
13 and 8 and 3 to first 5.
First 5, yep.
You add away in there, I think it drops it down to 2 and 10 and 2 to the under. Yeah, right. Yep.
It is. I mean, you can even look at that first 5 money. What is the line here? Oh, 170. Oh, that's pretty juiced. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I went away from that.
The under initially, just the trend wise, they're looking at, it looks like an under there. 1.93 support, 1.07. This is LJ. This is givemethedog.com. If you look in the description on YouTube, there's a link there. In the description.
So Ronald, so keep in mind also while we're looking towards that, those runs, first 5 and that run support, I think we had like a 1.93 to 1.97. So that's right about 3.
Yeah.
Which the first 5, I think the total is sitting at 8. So first 5 is sitting at 4 right now. So as we continue to cap, I'm gonna just keep that in mind as well.
Yep. That sounds good. Yeah. Let's see how Valdez in the spot. So one game. Let's just focus on Valdez on the road. Full game 7 and 3 to the under, 5 and 5 first 5. He was getting run support here. That was pushing it to the over. Opponent's only 0.8 on the first 5.
And recent is what? Win, loss, win, loss, win. Okay.
And this is the
Yankees. He got a lot of run support against the Mets in that 9-1 win too.
Yeah. Let's see. So that's why the first 5 is 6, 2, and 2. All right.
Biz said check out the total when the Angels have twilight stars. When the Angels have twilight starts at home.
Shit. All right, let's see our Angels. Detmers. Okay. So from the run line perspective, as a dog, they cover first five, but we're still trying to look at this first five under, right? 2.31, 2.38. Damn, look at all those losses in a row.
I saw that too. But like you said, there's no value in it. I mean, unless you take the run line, we wanted to.
Line. Yeah, but that's not good because look at all these. 4 of the last 5 were by 1 run. All right. Let's look at. Are they at home? They're at home, right?
Yeah, they are at home. Man.
So this one is a big one here, 11 and 12. That's going to shift a lot of the numbers, or as far as the average wise. We got 1-0-1 here against the Red Sox. Rangers 2-7. 12-0 here against Kluber. 4-1. All right. Let's see. 2-3-2 to the under. Around 4 here.
Look at what else were you thinking about adding Ronald? The dog? Yeah, see what he does with the dog. I didn't look at that.
Okay.
I hadn't gotten to that.
So 0-1. Oh shit. Well, I mean
game.
Home dog 0-1.
Yeah, Valdi.
Yeah.
They didn't score?
No, they didn't score at all. As a
okay.
dog.
So look at the Angels, Ronald, against left-handed pitching at home.
Oh damn! Did you look at this?
That's what I got. That's what I got pulled up on my screen. Right. Yeah.
8-0-1 to the under first 5. Okay. At home against starting lefties, and we noticed that too in Spodevs, right? I mean, like they're not putting up the run support against starting lefties, so that is a good one there.
It's 3 straight unders, 2 overs, and another under on there as well.
Yeah, and if we're just focusing on the first 5, though, that's beautiful. Average wise, 1.27. Man, I like that, bro. Astros first 5 under. Did you take it already?
No, I didn't take it yet. No, I actually just capped it when we talked about doing the show, probably 15, 20 minutes before, and I hadn't even finished capping it. But yeah, this was a really strong trend that stood out to me.
Yeah, and then I mean, Valdez as well to the under was pretty strong too. Yeah, I like this one, dude. I think I'm gonna play that first 5.
Yeah, that was that 3 point. No, that's 2.45. Yeah, 2.45. So that's under the 4.2. If you wanted to do first 5.
I like it. We looked at the starting pitchers. We looked how they did against left-handed pitchers. A lot of the support is towards that first 5 under, so I like it. I think I'm gonna play that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Biz said 33, 8, and 3 under when total is 6.5 to 9.5 since 2010.
Shoot, man, I keep missing this. Thanks for looking at the chat, Chris.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we all trying to share information, so I appreciate you guys sharing that.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, that's a pretty good stat there. I've never seen Biz P in the chat before, so glad to have you on board.
I like that. I like that stat, Biz P. It would have been 34, 8, and 3 to the under when the total set at 6.5 to 9.5 since 2010. If Ohtani didn't hit that bases clearing triple last night, because I took the under in that game too.
I had the under too.
You had the under too, Ronald?
I had a bad day yesterday. Dude, I'm not excited. I posted it yesterday. I had a super bad day, so looking for a bounce back day, especially with the NBA on board. So we'll see how it goes. But I do like this under here. Another. I'm gonna go back to it, man. First 5 though. All right, let's get to that next game, which was the White Sox and Twins. Did you look at this one at all?
No, I didn't. I just looked at the pictures. I didn't get a chance to break it down at all. But let's do it though, Ronald. Let's do it live real quick.
Right, let's go with Spodevs here. White Sox Twins. Yep, White Sox Twins. Cueto and Gray. Oh, those are good, really good pitchers. Okay.
I see the whips are low. ERAs are good. This might be where finesse at. This might be a nerfy spot.
He needs to just quit his job. He hit 7 nerfies in a row. That should be. I mean, just roll it over. He should be good. All right.
The $10 to 10K challenge.
10 to 10K. I gotta create that board there for the challenge. I know.
For the chat, yeah.
They were asking for that on the chalkboard. All right. So Cueto, 2-1 last 3, 2.25 ERA, 2-1 for Gray, 4.32 ERA. Away and home splits, they're both pretty solid there. 4-1, 1.74, 5-2, 2.83. Evening games, 2-4, probably not getting the run support he needs in those spots there. Let's look at home road splits from the bats. So Twins versus righties at home do a lot better than they do against lefties. Righties on the road less than the lefties on the road for White Sox. That's not even a bad batting average. They're just not getting the runs in. The power is coming against lefties versus righties. So I think that's one interesting thing to note there. So from the bat perspective, run support pretty much the same, average pretty much the same. The runs are coming
strikeouts. That's crazy. Everything.
It's pretty much an even battle there. This is where the difference is the power against righties. So let's see if he gives up home runs. 1.33.8. That's pretty high for starting pitchers for average home runs allowed. But it is probably because he goes deep into these games.
I was gonna say the same thing.
So he probably goes deep. He goes deep into these games, so that's what happens. Gray does not allow home runs, so probably not expecting that to happen. So if they get runs in, it's gonna be off of extra bases, not home runs. Let's look at the bullpen. Solid bullpens all around for both.
The White Sox haven't been scoring as much on. I know I hit on an under. Yeah, that's what I was looking at right there. Average runs last 5 is only 3.6. Opponents are only averaging 3.
Yeah, specifically against righties too. They're struggling right there. Okay. So I mean, from a bat perspective, it looks like the Twins, right?
Yeah. See, they're averaging 5 and giving up 5.4, but the Twins, aren't really scoring as much recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's look at give me the dog here. Let's go with the White Sox first. Are they the road favorite?
I'm about to look it up right now real quick just to make sure.
Road dog. Okay, yeah, they're the road dog.
They're the dog, okay.
Okay. Road dog situation, they won 4 of the last 5. And they actually covered the run line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last
8
as a dog. So that's pretty strong there. Let's look at how they do in these spots against is he a righty?
Yeah, both righties. Yeah, they're both righties.
14-4 full game run line. That's the initial thing that I see.
Yeah.
Pretty even first 5. $15-3. All right, let's look at Cueto. So 3-1 straight up as a road dog. Yeah.
Is it run support or is it he's just not giving up? Okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, a little bit of both.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like a little bit of both. Yeah.
Let's look at this game here. Well, he played against Manoa, so that's a. I mean,
Yeah, that's an outlier.
Yeah, that's an outlier. So I like that. First five, I mean not first five, but full game run line. Maybe, yeah. Let's look on the other side. Because that's a full 2 runs gap there.
Yeah, when was those? So it's the 28th and the 18th of June. So that's recent, fairly recent, within the last month.
All right. Well, Sonny Gray's a solid pitcher too, so let's look at this.
He is. Cueto is 16-6 run line dog versus division in game 1.
Okay. Yeah, you know what, Caesar? I've been looking at this. I haven't gone too deep into it, but I've been looking into how teams switch from the last game of a series to the first game of a series. So that I feel like out of any game in the series, game 1 is usually one that we could kind of take that into consideration. You know what I mean? Like, so that's an interesting note there. So good call out there. All right. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, the starter. Sonny Gray. And home favorite. Full game 3 and 4 on the run line. We were looking at the run line, weren't we?
Yeah, we were looking at the run line. Yeah.
2 failed to cover the run line on the last 2.
Not a lot of run support, Ronald. Especially if you take out those big games, like that, it's a 12-8 game in there, and it's a 10-11 game in there. Like, not a lot of run support. You see 3, 1, 2, 4, 7.
Yeah, let's look at
he's only given up 1.57 first 5.
They're all against righties.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I feel like it's a pass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's a pass for me. I can't find anything big enough to feel like I really have an edge.
Yeah. Yeah, let's pass. I'm gonna pass on this one. We shouldn't dive into it anymore. Let's look at maybe one more game here.
Yeah, what you got, Ronald? What else you want to do? What else you want to
Well, Caesar brought up the cards, so let's look up the cards.
Yeah, I looked into that game a little bit too against the Dodgers today. Dakota Hudson on the mound versus Tyler Anderson. And the Cardinals, I think, had one game this season where they were home dogs against a left-handed pitcher, and they were 1-0. I forgot who it was, but yeah, I did. I looked into that just a tad bit earlier.
Okay. Dakota Hudson. He's pretty strong at home. 6-2, 2.62 ERA.
That automatically make me think it's an under, Ronald, because I'm definitely not betting on the Cardinals against Tyler Anderson, but that makes me think under. So I'm gonna keep that in mind while you while you looking at the rest of it.
Current form 3-0 to the under, 2-1 to the under for Anderson.
Is he not getting run support, Ron? Let's see. Runs 3.6, 5.7.
He's definitely not getting run support. Cardinals haven't been scoring runs lately.
Right. Yeah.
All right, let's look at the splits here. Dodgers against righties on the road, pretty good. Cardinals against lefties. Yeah, against lefties, they're really strong. Run support, I mean, pretty much even here. Batting even. This is another even matchup. The other thing, the difference is the strikeouts.
Yeah, Dodgers are striking out almost 3 times more, 2.5 times more. Last 5, let's see. Dodgers just score more. Yeah, which I figured that. They've been having high scoring games. 6.4 to 4.6.
Look at this one. So I just talked about how they hit against lefties during the whole season, and then the last few games they're just struggling.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I always go up to the top right there, Ronald. Like right underneath that box. No, right, like right under. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I always look at that, just to see how teams have done recently. Like if they're in a scoring slump, I think that information is extremely helpful too, and it gives you their last 4, over under as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Dodgers been in some shootouts lately. just barely getting by. The Yankees did the same thing last night.
Yeah.
I know the Dodgers went down big early and fought back.
All right, let's see.
LJ said Braves off loss versus National smack city spot for Braves. Yeah, I think so too.
Hey,
I was
you
looking
know
into
what?
that too.
I think that's one of the trends that I saw earlier, that I brought up earlier, is fading the Nationals in that spot.
Yeah, the Nationals can't score, so yeah, I do anticipate the Braves to smack them up. I might actually go to one of the games. They about to play the Nationals a couple times. I think they got like 2 series is about to start. So I think I'm gonna take my son to that game sometime next week probably.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I heard there's like a big old flood in Virginia. How you guys doing?
No, we good. Yeah, it ain't affect us. We didn't get any rain. Like it's
Really?
just I wish we did, so I didn't have to go outside and water the grass.
Dodgers 5-2 to the run line as road favorites with Tyler Anderson.
Recent form, 1 loss.
Lost to the Rockies.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, in Colorado. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 games prior, they won and covered the run line there.
Hold on, go back, Ronald. Who are those 5 to? I feel like those are subpar teams. We got the Reds. The Reds pretty good with Luis Castillo on the mound because he's actually on the mound today. But then you got the White Sox, Diamondbacks, Nationals, and Cubs.
I mean, Cease, I feel like, is a pretty
Cease is good. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Daniel Cease is good.
That's interesting. All right. Have you used non-quality start yet on the SDQL?
Mm-mm.
All right, so let's look at a non-quality start is like if they gave up like three or more innings in less than 5. Sorry, 3 or more runs in less than 5 innings or something like that. So okay. I like to see how starters do following a non-quality start
to see if they bounce back or if they stay flat.
Yeah.
So you got sharp there.
So S, the lowercase s is like the previous start. So if you do like a lowercase p, it doesn't mean it's that same pitcher. So you want to use s, a lowercase s. So that's one thing to note there. So his last pitch was a quality start. Oh, okay. So his last start was a quality start, and he's 6-0 straight up, 5-1 on the run line.
Okay.
He follows good performances with another good one. He did miss the run line on the last game, but covered the spread on all those right there.
Damn. Okay. Hey, that makes that helps a lot, Ron. Especially when the Cardinals not being able to score.
Yeah. So let's look
at the Dodgers. If we think the Dodgers can score, we might be in business here.
So look at the Cardinals.
Even though I hate betting on the Dodgers. It's so, bro. It's nerve-wracking betting on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Especially on the run line.
Let's see. All right. So, but they're the dog, right? Yeah. So they only been in this spot once, and they smashed against Rodon.
What is that? What you looking at?
Oh yeah, 11-0. Starting home dogs against starting left-handed.
Oh yeah, that's what I was telling you that I had looked into earlier,
okay.
which is what kind of kept me off.
Which is I mean,
that's crazy,
I don't know
right?
I don't know if we could use that because they're not hitting in the same form.
Not at all. Yeah. I mean, it was like what 2-3 months ago too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
These guys in the chat are going off on this Braves.
I think the Braves. Yeah, let's go look at the Braves game, Ronald.
Yeah, I think let's skip this one. Let's go to the Braves.
Let's go look at the Braves real quick because I did look into the Braves as well. I think they got who do the Nationals have on the mound today? I forgot, but I did look into that.
There's a road dog today, right?
The Braves are a road favorite.
Oh, sorry, home dogs for Nationals.
Yeah, home dogs for Nationals.
Yeah, this is the one that I was looking at. The home dogs for the Nationals.
6-22.
Yeah, they don't win in these spots at all.
They don't even cover. That's the only 34% cover rate. They're 11-21 on the 1.5.
Yeah, and if we say that they're the opponent's the starting right-handed pitcher, the run line here is pretty solid. This is I quickly saw this. This was one of the trends that I posted this morning, I believe. So the first 5 run line, 14-5 fade, or sorry, 5-14, 6-14 for the full game run line, and the line is at 195. I mean, a lot of things are pointing towards the Braves, but I wasn't. Is the line going in that direction? Sorry, I want to see that real quick. Yeah, okay, it is going towards the Braves. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, I mean, everyone's talking about that Braves run line.
Damn, it's -145.
It is.
Yeah, the -1.5 is -145. You had to take that last night.
God.
First 5 is -150.
Yeah.
For a half though. I like that. I don't want to play a -150 though. But
You know what Finesse would say.
Yeah, I know he would. You gotta drink the juice. I can't drink 150 juice.
Let's look at the Braves here. All right, so we have. All right, so obviously we're looking towards the Braves run line here, like the guys in the chat mentioned. 3.25 run support, 5.75 for the opponents. Who's the starting pitcher? Sanchez.
Yeah, I think that's why I stayed off. He hasn't pitched a game since 2020, based on what I could find.
Oh yeah, he just came off of starts in the minors. So yeah, this is the first one coming back. And okay, I briefly looked at this one, and I remember Sanchez's last start was a couple years ago, and he got rocked for like 10 runs or something like that. Yeah,
I guess they think it's gonna happen again today. That's why the Braves are such big favorites. You got some crazy stuff in the chat as well, Ronald. LJ said Braves are 27-3 last 30 in the first 5 record. Which I would believe that. Every time I check a game, the Braves always winning like 3-1 or 4-2 or 4-0 in the first 5. So that makes sense. It really don't matter like who they lose, who they pitched against.
Like
Even if they did lose the other day. Yeah. I lost on the Braves yesterday. I did take the Braves yesterday. Chris Bassett he pitched a good game yesterday. And the Nationals just don't score. Like,
all right, so run line on the first 5, 9-4, 10-3-2 straight up.
On the first 5, you said it was 9-4, Ronald? Oh yeah, it's a favorite. Okay, I see it.
As a favorite.
What is that? That's away favorite. Okay.
Away favorite, yeah, against starting right-handed pitchers.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring in Kyle right here.
Want to know.
All right, let's take out that piece.
Away favorites 2-1. On the run line, only 1-2 though.
Yeah. Justin Steele against the Cubs, -200 favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at that. The Braves as when the line is less than or equal to
-200.
14-4 straight up. Yeah,
11-7 on the 1.5.
And they got rocked in the beginning here. 2-11.
Look at all them W's.
Yeah, 4-3, 4-3. So that run line, and that's against the Nationals. Oh, that's at home.
That was with Corbin on the mound, though. Corbin definitely not this guy.
Yeah, I feel like it. I mean, it has to be the Braves, right? No way I would go the other way.
No way possible. Yeah, Eric, I'm with you. I think Eric said over 9.5 here, 15% home run. I think he gets smacked early and often. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking he probably get pulled by like the.
What is that first 5 run line?
-150.
Oh, I mean, sorry, first 5 team total.
Oh, that's a good look. Probably, I would guess probably what, 3.5. Let me go check.
That doesn't show up correctly. 5.78 runs in these spots here. 5.78 runs.
Oh, the Braves. I got the Braves team total at 2.5, Ronald. I thought it would have been
In the
3.5.
first five?
It's 2.5. Yeah, but it's juiced though. It's minus 140. I mean, I'll pay minus 140. I'm not paying
I would
minus
take
150.
minus 140.
Yeah, me too.
3.17 first five when they're favored by at minus 200. This is mostly a starter stat. Let's see.
3.07. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why the line juice. But yeah, I like that. I like that 2.5. I might play that, Ronald. I think they get to this guy early too.
Has to be, right?
What about off a loss? Didn't the Braves lose yesterday? Yeah, they did. Well,
yeah, this is what I was looking at when he mentioned it.
Didn't. Yeah, because they did lose because I took them. So yeah, I know they lost.
Okay, off of a loss, 2.67, still above the 2.5. The run line there. And then this is what I was I think this is what I was looking at. So series game equals 1. There you go. Game 2, 7-1 on the first 5 run line there. That 2.5 average. I feel like it's these two here. Oh, there's another one. All right, let's look at them as favorites though. In that spot.
7 and
there
2
you go.
On the 1.5. Ooh, 3.22.
There you
go. I
go.
think that's what I needed right there, Ron. I think that 2.5 looked real good.
So this is here on SDQL. What I'm looking at is the Braves coming off of a loss, and taking what Caesar said. First game of the series, and then they're a favorite in that spot. So 7-2. I mean, it sounds long-winded, but it's really a very simple, angle, right?
Agree. I agree.
You could say hella words, but I mean, just looking at that, it's a simple look. 7-2 straight up, 7-2 on the run line as a favorite. So I like that. I mean, support for your guys on that first 5 run line and full game run line, and also that first 5 team total over 2.5.
Yeah, I think I like the 2.5 the most.
Over 2.5, right? Yeah, especially against a pitcher coming back after a long layoff. That makes sense.
What about Cal Rice stats? Like, Ron, if you just hit the back button, not even have to type everything back in. They got the Nationals. Do we think the Nationals score 2 runs in the first 5? The Nationals do not score. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
What is Cal Rice splits as a away favorite?
Kyle Wright as away favorite?
Yeah, I just want to see if the Nationals can get the 2 runs because this under 1.5 looks interesting.
1.33.
1.33. Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't get to that 1.5, but that's not enough. Okay.
Man, it's either all right. So for me, it'll be either the first 5 run line or the team total over 2.5. I like that over 2.5 actually, though.
I like it over 2.5 more too. It's less juice. That's really the only reason why I like it more because I do think that you get them at a half, so they just need to be winning by like 1 run, and I think that's inevitable.
Inevitable
in this spot, bro. Like,
I
think that's inevitable. It's not, it's not if it's gonna happen. It's when is it gonna happen? When the game start.
All right, so let's say so Braves team total over 2.5 first 5.
First 5, yeah. I'm writing that down too.
Yeah, I'm gonna run with that too. I'll get that. I'll get that play with you.
Okay.
And then Astros, Angels, first 5 under 4.
Under 4, yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take those 2 with you. I like those 2.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm playing both of them too, Ronald. Good. Now I don't got to cap no more baseball the rest of the day.
Yeah, let's just do 2 plays and
go with that.
Awesome. All right, I like that. And thanks to the chat again. You guys, the more shows we do, the live capping, the more active the chat gets, and I freaking love it, dude. Like,
yeah, me too. Y'all been jumping in the chat, bro. Shout out to Eric, LJ, Biz.
Yeah. You guys bring up angles that we don't think
Caesar,
about, and then we could just bring it here into the SDQL and work. Man, that's exactly what Let's Cap is about, man. Just being able to win together. I think that's exactly what my goal was, and like I love I love the direction we're going with the show. All right.
Absolutely. What up, Mitch? Mitch said he late to the party. What up, Mitch? You know,
Okay,
always
man, that
rewatch
banner up the whole time.
ChrisBeCappinn.
ChrisBeCappinn
I
too.
like it.
There you go.
I
I
like
love
it. I
it.
like it, man. For
All right.
sure.
Well, that's it. That's the end of the show, guys. Going into 40 minutes, I think that's a good timing. We kept 2 games, very, very detailed. Hopefully, you guys learned some stuff and got some trends, got some information that would help you support your plays, whether or not it's against or for us. The 2 plays that we looked at today that I think we're probably both going to be official on, Chris, is the Brave team total over 2.5, first 5. Astros Angels first 5 under 4. Those two games are the 2 looks that we had. Anything before we cut out, Chris?
Nah, shout out to our guy 49er, the guy from the chalkboard.
Oh yeah, Mr. Degenerate. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Degenerate. Yeah, I reached out to him, sending him the merch. He'll get the ChrisBeCappinn t-shirt. Shout out to everybody in the chat as always, man. That's all I got, Ronald.
Yeah, I hit him up too. I asked him for his favorite teams, favorite sports, favorite players. So I'm gonna be sending him some collector cards, some sports cards as well. So shout out to him, man. He's been really active, providing really, really good information. I mean, our community there on the chalkboard has been really, really positive. We definitely want to get more active guys in there. So if you guys are watching, join the chalkboard community. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description down low. Just click on the link. You'll be able to download it. It is Apple only right now. I think before football season is when we can get Android going. So sorry for that piece of it, but yeah, we'll be able to get our full community going pretty soon there. But like I said, man, this is the end of the shows. Thanks to all who tuned in on YouTube and on Twitter. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button before you bounce. Make sure you check out the links in the description as well. And as always, I have to end with this. Please remember, whether you fade us or follow us, it's on you to make that call. Good luck on all your action. Till next time. Peace.